Welcome back to the channel, it's 9, and today we are going to be talking about how this week could be a huge week for PlayStation, and this is coming from a source that everyone probably knows quite well, Greg Miller. Now, before we get into that, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's kick it off. So basically, Greg says over on Twitter, man, looking like it might be a very interesting week for PlayStation. If even one of these three rumors I've heard is true, as such, we're going to delay recording PS I Love You XOXO until Thursday. So, if you don't know who Greg Miller is, he's from Kind of Funny, huge voice in the games industry, and these rumors must be convincing enough for them to delay their show. Now, I'm just going to kick it off right here, tell you that he doesn't state what the rumors are, but we can speculate on what they could be, and that's kind of where the discussion is going to come in. So I'm going to tell you what I believe they could be, what's the most plausible things that we could see, and let's start with the obvious one, PlayStation Spartacus' reveal. As you guys know, Bloomberg leaked that there was going to be a reveal as early as this upcoming week, and so that probably is more than likely one of the obvious ones that could be happening. But what else is there that we could see? I think we are possibly going to see a PSVR 2 deep dive on the hardware and games, price reveal, pre-order date, something along those lines. Maybe not all those things, but another look at PSVR 2, as we haven't really gotten a pure look at this, and we know that it's getting shown behind closed doors at GDC, so maybe they would show us something, or at least give us a little bit of information on PSVR 2, and that could come as a blog post, not necessarily a whole video or anything like that, or a state of play. But I do think that we need to see more of the PSVR 2, especially if it plans on launching the rumored early next year. And then some people have said late this year, but I do think it's going to be early next year at best. So we also have God of War Ragnarok up in the air. What's going on with this game? Where's the release date? Where's another showing of it? What editions will be available? There's a lot to be said about this game, and so I could see a state of play for this. I don't know if they would do all this in 1 week, right? So it seems like a lot of reveals for 1 week. So I feel like maybe, well, Spartacus for sure I feel like is going to happen, and then maybe one of these two would be happening. PSVR 2, maybe another look at that, and then God of War Ragnarok, or it could be that. But I don't see them doing all three of these this upcoming week. If they do, that's going to be a crazy, crazy week for PlayStation. It's going to be an exciting week. But yeah, again, it just doesn't seem plausible that they would go that route. Now, there is the very, very less likely big showcase announcement, which I do not think will be happening. I really think that this whole showcase thing, at best, we're going to see it in late spring to early summer. If we get a showcase then, we always know that they do, as of late, showcases in September, but, you know, Sony's not going to follow an exact formula of when they do their showcases. They might do it earlier this year or later, or whatever it may be. We can't just assume that every single time it's going to be in September, because they've only recently started doing them in September, like as their big showcase. Basically, once the PS5 came to be, or once we knew about it and they were trying to promote it, that's when we started seeing the showcases in September. So I don't think that that's the only time frame they'll show us stuff. And on top of that, we've also had a lot of talks and discussions about how there are rumors, insiders, and whatever, and some proven, some not proven, saying that there is going to be a showcase showing us more stuff sometime soon, whether it be in spring or early summer. We don't know yet, right? It's obviously one of those things where it's alleged insiders and rumors, right? So we don't know for sure that any of these are actually true. But I do think that we are due for some more info, right? Between Final Fantasy 16 saying that we're supposed to get more info in spring, that's kind of what they said, that they really said that, and they haven't updated us on anything yet, so there's no reason to believe that that's changed. And then God of War Ragnarok still being in the air, which I do believe they'll do a state of play on its own for that one. But then there's also the future of PlayStation, right? So we don't even know what's happening in 2023. Like, what's coming out? We have no idea. And until their future games showcase that they usually do or have done in the last 2 years in September, and if we are to assume that that's going to happen again, we won't know what's happening in 2023. So I think up until then, maybe it's possible we get a showcase. But again, I said this is the less likely thing that's going to happen. I think the more plausible ones, PlayStation Spartacus, PSVR 2 deep dive, and God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to say a deep dive, kind of like what we got with Horizon Forbidden West. But that's kind of all there is to this. But it just being from Greg Miller and him putting out there on Twitter and him delaying his show really just tells me that these guys want to make sure that they're available to record their show on time, just in case these things get announced, rather than getting announced after they've recorded and put out their show. So I think that there's something to it. I think that he has enough faith in these rumors, but he's not going to state them enough to delay his show, that I think that it gives me hope that we could possibly see something incredible next week. And it gives me hope that next week is going to be a big week for PlayStation. They've been kind of quiet for a couple weeks, right? So in those state of plays, we're not really bangers, right? There weren't banger state of plays. So I feel like, yeah, we're due for something. We're due for something big, and I feel like it's coming soon, guys. So brace yourselves. I think it's happening. I think next week or this coming week is going to be a big week. I think Monday, we're going to kick off Monday and Tuesday with the biggest announcements, and we'll see what happens. But that's all I have for you guys in today's video. I would love to hear from you. What do you make of this Greg Miller tweet? Could we see 3 big things happen, or one of 3 big things happen this coming week? What do you think they could be? Please let me know in the comments what you hope to see, what you expect to see, and what your wish list is for this coming week, if there are going to be 3 big announcements, or even if there's going to be 1 big announcement. Let me know in the comments, and as always, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description, and share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.
The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, I was masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to drown.